Gentlemen, I mean, this film is insane. You guys are coming up for the Oscar,
yeah.
which is probably insane. You just won an Annie, and I know you won some more awards. Tell me what it feels like. I mean, you know, as a director doing a movie like this, you know, I'm sure you guys didn't expect an Oscar, but this is huge. This is big.
It's nice.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, what it is, you know, it just validates the just amazing work and passion and talent of everybody who works at Disney Animation Studios.
Yeah.
You know, and they put their heart and soul into this thing, and so for us, it's really great because it rewards their hard work.
Yeah.
I think people may not realize how collaborative making a feature animated film is. We ask hundreds, I think the crew is almost 500 people, we ask hundreds of artists to join us on the journey, and they spend years of their creative lives giving everything they have to this one thing. And so when we get this kind of recognition, to me, I want to give all the credit to the crew. They're definitely the reason why we're all here today. But I think for everybody, myself for sure, the most satisfying thing was actually sitting in the theater with an audience and having that experience and hearing them laugh and hearing them get emotionally engaged, and you hear people sniffling. That to me was the moment that made the last 3.5 years all worthwhile.
And I know you guys have been traveling a lot to promote the film. I mean, is it crazy to see the worldwide you know, reaction to this film? I mean, there's some countries, like we are in the Philippines are loving it. It's not even open in some countries yet.
Right,
what is it like internationally if we were to hang out with you while you guys travel? What is the response out there?
You know, it's been awesome, and it sort of has been very similar from region to region. I think, you know, and everybody seems to really love the movie. They respond to the emotion in the film. They respond to a lot of the humor as well. And so it's been very similar, and I have to say, what was one place we went to, obviously, was Japan very early on, and it was really gratifying to us because they felt like it was one of the most authentic Japanese films they had seen in a long time. And essentially, knowing full well it's not Japan, it's San Francisco.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was a testament to our production designer and art director of environments who put so much work and effort into the details. The kind of details that you and I probably would never even see, but to the folks in Japan, they really appreciated that. So that was pretty cool.
And there's something about the Baymax character that seems to live now even outside of the film, and everywhere we go around the world, people really love this character.
Yeah.
I think there's just something about the purity and the goodness and the selflessness of this character that everyone is responding to. And to me, we fell in love with the earliest Disney films as kids, and that's why we do what we do. And I love Pinocchio and Dumbo and Bambi, and those characters that also had kind of a childlike, sweet quality to them that I definitely trace all the way up to Baymax.
Now, a lot of people saw the film, but they have to come back now and get the DVD or the Blu-ray. Tell me some of these features. I know there's like an Easter egg hunt. You're going to see people in the studio recording the voices. What are some of your favorite things that they're going to get on
I have to say one of my favorite features is the animation bloopers. And because essentially, and we never understood how our animators had time to do this, but they would always do sort of gag scenes. And I was so gullible. And it was the same setup every time we would go to dailies, and the animator would say, well, so I had a different idea about the shot, and so I did a different version. I just wanted to kind of show you and see what you think. I'm like, oh, okay. And I sit there and watch it, and it's a big gag thing, and everybody laughs because they got me. And there are some really, really funny examples of just animators kind of blowing off steam, and that's probably my favorite feature.
And there's some fun deleted scenes. I think it's nice to see scenes that ultimately didn't make the cut, and we've got quite a few of those. And there's a fun music montage, the Beat Max. It's actually a pretty catchy song on there. So there's quite a few things. And a making of documentary as well. So there's plenty of goodies on there. And the Easter eggs are crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could stop frame on Fred's room and really see, we put some really obscure Marvel characters in Fred's room. So
there are Easter eggs that I'm still finding out about.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And our crew they love the Marvel history. They love certainly the Disney history and our recent history of great films.
Yeah.
And so they were taking things and sticking them everywhere. And sometimes we would catch them, sometimes we wouldn't. But at a certain point, we had to say, okay, guys, enough is enough. We don't want this to be Easter egg the movie.
Yeah.
But a lot of those are cited in the extras.